So I got a new toy this week. I got a flip video camera, and that's what I'm recording this on, so this is mostly a test. Anyway, this little video camera, they're all the rage these days. It's like 130 bucks for this little camera. There's just a record button on it, and it records like 60 minutes of video. And then it's got a USB plug, and you just plug it in your computer, and your videos are on your computer. It's supposed to be just incredibly simple, and it really is. Software kind of sucks on OS 10 at least, but it just stores the files as AVIs, so you can just copy them off. But probably doesn't mean much to many of you, or any of you, but it's pretty simple to get the data off if you don't like their stuff. My guess is if I use this enough, I'll just write something to pull all the videos off. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's cheap, and if it breaks, you know, it is 130 bucks, but it's not 500 bucks. So I think that's kind of cool. I'm excited about it. It's something you can just carry around in your pocket. It's really small. So it's cool. If you guys have them, then congratulations. I'm sure you're enjoying it. Let me know how you like it. I'm not going to do anything. So this week went all right. Work's going fine. It's going good. I think I'm fitting well with everybody. Contributing quite a bit, which is good. The whole balance thing, so I get a little careless, and I used to have this deal. I used to kind of be pretty cautious whenever like text was scrolling by on the LCD or something. I would like look away. I'd blur my eyes. But this week I was looking through a bunch of logs, and well, this week in the last couple of weeks, and just doing that and like seeing text scroll and not looking away, it's been making me really queasy. And then once it gets to a certain level, it just seems like it stays, and I sort of ignore it. I don't know why. I just don't. I've gotten to the point I don't pay a whole lot of attention to this stuff anymore. I just try to deal with it and keep going. And the queasiness has been there just about every day this week, and it always comes back. Like it's just weird. It's the more I work and the more I get into it, the sicker it makes me, the queasier it makes me. But I haven't got to a point where it's actually made me physically sick. But there's times where I just have to sit back and then just stop for a while. I have been like avoiding meetings a lot at work. The majority of meetings for me are optional right now, because I mean, most people don't even know who I am, which I love. I love being in this position because it's very relaxing, and I mean, you don't have a lot of meetings on your calendar, and like all you can do is impress people because they don't know who you are, they don't have any expectations of you, and then you do something, you know, halfway decent, and like, oh wow. So, but you don't try to go overboard because then it sets expectations too high too early. So, little trick of staying below the radar. So I've been trying to get all these meetings in there. A lot of them are in another building, so I have to walk. It's like 4 or 5 blocks, which I like getting out and walking. But like that, I do that, and then it gets me into an area where there's a lot of people, and it's still difficult. It's like a lot of times I'm just staring at the floor rather than like looking at what people are doing, and just trying to listen and kind of get what they're saying. Because just even a presenter up there moving around can kind of take its toll, I guess. And then also I'm queasy, so it doesn't help that whole bit. But I mean, I haven't had major problems with it, but coming out of those those meetings I'm pretty dizzy and dizzy and queasy, but it's all right. It's not that bad, or I deal with it. I get by with it. But I did something stupid though. One of the guys on my team was there in a meeting with me. As we were leaving, he wanted to pick up lunch, and so we went into this place. It was kind of like a food court over in, I guess, the Chinatown part of town, and went in there, and I just kind of figured, well, I'd go and kind of get up against the wall and just kind of wait. And so I went and got up against the wall and waited, but just it was so like packed in there. Like if I'm in small areas, it's pretty difficult. But then the small area with a lot of people, and I almost couldn't walk out of there. It just sucked. I have to test myself every once in a while, but it wasn't a good way to test myself. I didn't realize it was going to be that bad before I got in there. But once I got in there, it was the alarm went off, and I was like, "Oh, I'm screwed." But once I got out of there, it was okay. I can recover okay, but I really was worried about getting out of there. And I just kind of like, there was a wall. Like I quickly got to this wall, and the door was at the end of the wall. So I just kind of put my shoulder against that wall and just slid down it. But whatever. I'm surviving, getting out there and working. I'm doing what I want to do. So it's the way things go. Trying to think if there's any other like cool thing, good stuff this week. Kind of something that's laughable. So I tried to watch I Am Legend tonight, and any movie or any TV show or anything where there's like a dog in it, or like a pet or something, I can't watch it if there's like any hint that pet's gonna be in trouble. Like I started watching I Am Legend, and then that dog getting in trouble, I just had to shut it off. I couldn't do it. I can't stomach it. I don't know why, and I feel like a complete pansy, but I had to shut it off. I can't watch it. I don't know when that started, and it wasn't. I know it wasn't after Buck died, and I'm sure it was before, but I just can't do it. My stomach gets in knots, and I can't do it. But it just made me laugh. I was shutting it off. I'm like, oh my gosh, I am shutting off a movie because I'm afraid that the dog's gonna get hurt. All right, I don't have a lot to say. This was probably quite long. I'm probably going to be recording more this weekend, but once I do that, I won't tell you about it now, so you're not going to get disappointed whenever I don't do it. Low expectations. But there might be some more videos coming this weekend or early next week. I'll talk to you later. Bye.